Good afternoon. I'm Jamie Sprague, and I'm here doing a video update. Today is March 6, 2013. I want to talk about several things. First, I know I haven't been doing any videos lately because I've been concentrating on my studies and trying to keep up with work and home life and everything. So I apologize I haven't been doing much on the videos. But I like to start getting back into it. And also, the reason why is because I want to start doing a career change. In order for me to stay up with my school studies, I am going to have to possibly resign from my job unless they can put me on some kind of sub status. So when I do come back into town here in Las Vegas, that I can go back to work for the school district, which I am employed by out here. I'm a school bus driver with them. And so I'm hoping that could help out so I can have some sort of income because, as you know, while I'm at the seminary, I will be incurring piles and piles amount of debt. So I'm going to need assistance for this. I am getting some student loans, but of course, eventually I will have to repay those back. So I will need support. And so if there's anybody out, if you would like to help me in my ministry, that would mean so much to me. I would appreciate any support that anybody can give would help out my ministry. And actually, the money will not come directly to me. It will be going to the church. I will put a link where you can send any donation that you would like to the church. Just so you know right now, I'm actually involved in two churches out here in Las Vegas. The first church that I've belonged to since 2000 and let's see, when did we start going? 2003, I believe. Dave and I started going to MCC here in Las Vegas, which is Metropolitan Community Church. And we've been active members ever since. And I help out with the Saturday night service. But then on Sundays, I also am helping with the new church startup called Mary Magdalene Friends here in Las Vegas. And we are actually a church that we were built out of a mission that we started, which is called the Rainbow House. And here in Las Vegas, right now we are in the awareness stage of it. And what we're doing is we're raising money so we can eventually build a house or have a house donated toward us, for us. And the Rainbow House will be used to help those in the LGBT community and really anybody who is in a domestic violence situation. But out here in Las Vegas, there are shelters for heterosexual women and their children that they can go to for safety if they're involved in a domestic violence situation. But there is no place to go for men, heterosexual men, or anybody in the LGBT community. There's no place to go for safety, especially transgender people. So we are making that a possibility out here in Las Vegas, a safe place for people who find themselves in domestic violence. And believe it or not, domestic violence is a big thing in the LGBT community. It's not reported as much, or it gets ignored sometimes. We do currently, right now, we have the hotline for the Rainbow House up and running. So it's the Rainbow Hotline. I don't have that number. In my next video, I will have to get the number. I apologize. I don't have the number on the top of my head for the Rainbow Hotline. But we have a number for that. And I'll put it in the link below. I will get that for you and put it in the link below. Because if you are out here in Las Vegas, and if you need to talk to somebody, if you find yourself in a domestic violence situation, we would encourage you to call. We do have a support group that meets twice a month on Saturdays every, was it, I believe it's the second and the fourth Saturday of every month. And we have a location that you meet, and actually it's at the Mary Magdalene Friends. We're actually, right now, our church is an in-house, a home church. We're working out of a home, and every Sunday we meet at 2:30 for worship service. And after worship service, we have a communal meal where we sit down, fellowship, and enjoy a meal together. So again, if you're here in Las Vegas and would like to attend either one of those church, MCC, on Saturday evenings at 5:30 p.m. and Mary Magdalene Friends on Sunday at 2:30 p.m. Please feel free to contact me and I will give you the information for that. I will put my email address down below in the link so you can email me and I can send you the info for either one of those churches. If you're here in Las Vegas looking for a place to go to, a safe place to go worship, either one of them, we are open, inclusive, for anybody to come and worship. We enjoy the fellowship, and our main purpose is reaching out and spreading the good news to people. We're not into condemnation and damnation. Not to say that, I don't believe in the second coming of Christ. I do, but I don't believe LGBT community are damned to hell. Because one is, I am transgender. I was born transgender. I was born this way. And, I know that's the big thing that everybody loves to throw at us, that it's a choice. Well, this was not a choice. It's the way I was born, and I am a Christian, and I know I am covered underneath the blood of Christ. And so with that, I would really love to have any support if you feel led to and would like to help me out. Again, I'll have my email address down below. Also, and then I think I won't put the address to Mary Magdalene Friends for now. Just email me and then I can send you the info for Mary Magdalene Friends. That would be easier than putting all these links down below. So let me turn this. I got Pandora playing in the back. I didn't want that playing. The commercial playing.
30% on your favorite destinations.
Let it play.
Now only at Hotels.com, finding you the perfect place at the perfect price.
I want to talk about some news we have going on lately too. What do you think is happening? What are we seeing? What is happening in the world today? One is with the mass animal die-offs that we have almost on a daily basis. And what I'm talking about there is, let me see, go out here. And I'll give you a few examples. Yes, what's today? The 6th, March 4th. Thousands of fish wash up dead in the Erie Peninsula in Australia. On March 3rd, thousands of fish suddenly dead in Churian village in China. March 2nd, thousands of fish found dead in Lake Keptit in Australia. March 2nd, significant fish kill on River Dodler in Ireland. March 1st, thousands of fish in River Victoria in Australia. March 1st, 1 million fish dead so far this year in Lake Erie in America. So what's happening there? What are we going through? What is the planet Earth? Are we going through a shift? What do you think is happening? What about the earthquakes? Let's look at just today on earthquakes updates. Let's see. What do we have going on? Let me find my little link here. for earthquakes. Just today, looking at some of the ones we have going on in Indonesia, there was was it Halopang Dua, Indonesia, a 4.6. I'm just going to give significant ones like 5.0s or some of that. In Salian, Nepal, a 5.0. Prince Edward Island regions, a 5.0. Another Prince Edward's Island region, a 5.2. Tehran, Papua New Guinea, 5.1. Excuse my accent, but hey, I can only pronounce I can pronounce. And what's this one here in New Caledonia, a 5.3. So these are just today, within the last 24 hours, well, last 12, 24 hours, starting and this is actually my time here, the Pacific Coast, in Pacific Coast time. So that the one that was starting at like 1:14 a.m. up to the last one here that I gave, the first one that I gave in Indonesia was at 1:02 p.m. here Pacific Coast time. So really, and was earlier, but that's what time it happened here, which right now it is 2:26 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So there's earthquakes going on. What about the Middle East right now? What are we seeing? Oh, the locusts that invaded Egypt. What day was that on? Monday. A swarm of locusts flying into Egypt. And then now to today, they're going over into Israel. What's happening there? What about the Pope resigning all of a sudden? Now we're going to move into the conclave. The cardinals are going to move into a conclave and elect a new Pope. Is the Malachi prophecy in play? Will this be the last Pope we see, the 112th Pope? Will he be Peter the Roman that is listed in the Malachi prophecy? What about President Obama's trip to Israel that he will be making to visit President Netanyahu as he goes in on, I believe, March 20th, which is 5 days before the Passover, which is when Jesus entered into Israel and on Palm Sunday. Are they going to have Palm Sunday? Are they going to wave palms for President Obama? Will they treat him as our Lord and Savior? What is this all about? Is this all biblical stuff happening? So I just want you to think about this and have you inquire about it. So this is stuff I'm going to leave you with now. Again, if you'd like to support my ministry, I would appreciate any help that you can help me out financially. And I will put the link down below. If you feel you're in need to talk, if you're in a crisis situation, please feel free to email me, get in contact with me. Your life is valuable. You are worth it. You are a blessed child. So we'll come back at you again. I hope you will help me in my ministry, help me grow. Let's help each other grow, because that's what it's about, edifying each other, helping each other in these days we were in. There's a lot of stuff going on, and let's make each other aware. If you want to leave any comments down below, I don't want to see too many hateful things. Let's be Christian. Let's love one another. And let's edify each other. God bless you, and thank you for tuning in and watching my videos, I guess. I appreciate it. Have a great day. Have a blessed day.